Hi guys, welcome to Angora Hangover again. I'm Tunde. We're going to deal with the very first main skill of the 7 magical language skills, and that is speaking. Why do I start with that? Because I'm Hungarian, and the majority of Hungarian language learners struggle with speaking considerably. And trust me, this skill can be really boosted and improved too, like everything else, because everything can be learned. I'm gonna show you 10 simple tips and tricks which can help you to boost and improve your speaking skill, okay? Now let's start with the very first one, which is like simple, because there is no magic bullet. You have to practice it every single day. Surprise, I know, but if you don't practice speaking at least like 10 minutes on a daily basis, don't expect any growth or any improvement, okay? This is the first step to do. Secondly, it would be lovely to have a conversation partner. Not necessarily a teacher or a native speaker. That's great if you have so, because then you can learn from the best. But it's okay to have any friend of yours or anyone around you to practice with, okay? Even a student at the same level at least. If he or she doesn't have the same level, but like much lower below, then it would be better to choose a kind of different student at a higher level, okay? To pull you ahead. Thirdly, you should definitely practice self-talk. What is self-talk, okay? Well, very simple. Imagine an average human has at least like 60,000 thoughts every day. Now, if you at least transform 1% of these thoughts into English, imagine how much you've practiced expressing yourself. And you don't need to talk about like really complicated stuff, just like very simple things, including your daily routine, or when there's a new structure you've just learned or a new vocab, you should practice it in your mind. That is self-talk. Or just like imagining situation, like what would you say there? And then that's self-talk too. It's a kind of practice, and it will help you speak faster without less hesitation, because you will get used to thinking in English by the time you have to say it out loud, okay? Number 4, you should learn to express yourself in several different ways. Many times students cannot express themselves the way they want, like in their native language. It's fine, because you are not a native speaker probably yet. However, if you practice simplifying your thoughts or describing it or asking for help how to express yourself, it will definitely boost your speaking skills, okay? Just do it. Number 5 is to speak out loud. Self-talk is mostly in your mind, but speaking out loud, like under the shower, while you're taking a shower, can really boost your speaking skills too. Again, why? Because you get used to hearing your own voice, and you will be like kind of less stressful when you have to make yourself heard in English, okay? Number 6, imagine the situation and try to either play it in your mind with the technique of self-talk or just do it out loud. And you don't need a conversation partner for that. The more tailored it is, the better it will be, because obviously if you just force some situations that are not typical in your life, that's kind of artificial. But then when you choose something which is kind of natural, that's much better. So imagine situations in English and practice it. Number 7, don't worry too much about grammar. It can be a kind of obstacle, a kind of block in speaking, because some of the students focus on grammar too much. You don't need to worry about mistakes. We do make mistakes. Native speakers, everyone. You too, in your mother tongue. So please just try to say whatever is in your mind, and grammar problems will slowly, hopefully, disappear, especially if you get some feedback. Number 8, control the speed of your speech. Meaning you don't need to speak like very fast at all. If you slow down, and it's fine to speak slower, then you can make, first of all, fewer mistakes, and secondly, it helps you to think a little bit ahead and express yourself better. It also helps the improvement of your speaking skill. Number 9, learn complete sentences. Honestly, if you just learn single words by themselves, it's not going to help your speaking skill to improve, because you will try to translate your thoughts into English, or you just kind of try to string sentences together. Now, instead of that, if you just learn simple sentences, okay, not overcomplicated, compound sentences, just simple ones, you will see that you will be able to use them properly when you have to. Just try it, give it a go. And finally, try to ask for feedback when you speak. Now, the best, if you have a teacher or a competent person, like a conversation partner, who has a very good command of English, and at the end of your conversation, you discuss those little mistakes you made or anything which has come up. And therefore, you should really have someone to ask for feedback, because otherwise you won't be able to learn from your mistakes or boost your speaking skill. If you would like to have a great teacher, we are more than welcome to help you with my team, so feel free to contact us. But obviously there are loads of great teachers around the world. Okay, my very last tip and advice on boosting your speaking skill is face your fear. So many people are afraid of speaking, but you know what? Nothing gonna happen if you start to speak. And if you make mistakes whatsoever, nothing will happen again either. Just do it, and in order to overcome your fears, you have to face them, okay? So I do hope I managed to give you some ideas about boosting your speaking skills, and you're going to put them into practice. If you have any comments or ideas on the topic, please leave it below. We are all curious about them. And feel free to give me a thumb up if you like this video. Obviously, you can also subscribe to our channel, and I really hope you like this video all in all. In the next episode, we are going to deal with listening, okay? Looking forward to that. Take care. Bye.